from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football is.
Corio ruckman Mark Stewart kicks off some action we take up in the first quarter.
So Lee Clifford takes the mark, doesn't let him down, goes by hand to Werner. So on the left foot, goes looking for Barry O'Toole, gets a bit of a touch in the back, goes over the top. Reading the play better was Ryan Coy. This time Ryan Coy comes out of defence, kicks the ball. Wouldn't say long, but it goes towards centre wing. Josh Coy in the middle of the pack, and that's a great mark in between two players. And Josh Coy has taken the mark. Feeds the running O'Leary by hand. O'Leary now kicks round the corner, looking for Hoey across the half-forward line, goes over the top. Sinclair reads that play, but it's a good, strong tackle back there. And it was by, I think, Ricky O'Toole that's got back to help out. And Ricky likes to get forward of it, but today, doing some good work. Comes wide, finds William. Nice kick. Williams takes the mark, goes on his preferred side, the left side. Goes in towards centre half forward. Clifford again. Has Mards on front of O'Leary at ground level. He tries to pick the ball up. Potter's there in support. But Scrobelak does the groundwork, goes back and only as far as Keys. Keys shovel that out, goes to Mark O'Toole and back to Williams. Williams now steps, props, and goes forward once again. Manning slipped into the pocket, and Shane Manning has taken the mark.
Their foot skills are good, Paul, aren't they, Corio? They seem to be able to hit the targets.
Yeah, every one of them can actually use the ball and destroy you with their skills.
So Shane Manning has two, will go back and shoot at his third. Probably about 30 metres out, but he's deep in the pocket. Top of the goal square, and let the breeze do the work here. He's been here before. It's a nice looking kick off the boot. Umpire has not moved. It's gone straight over his head.
So 8 minutes gone, second quarter. Stewart gets a tap down to Williams. Williams, quick handball to Potter. Potter immediately onto the boot, onto the into the centre half forward area. O'Hara on the ground in the half back line. Can't get away with the footy. Fierce tower. Nichols stole the footy, was heading goalwards. In the meantime, the umpire blew the whistle for a ball up. So 40 metres out, directly in front of the Corio goal. Umpire will put the ball in the air once again. Big pack of players down there. Stewart, beautiful tap down to Barry O'Toole. Well, you'd almost call that a basketball manoeuvre because Marco.
That target's going to be Scrobelak. He's going to be your target. The ball's kicked in that direction, but Stewart up over the top. Wasn't a good kick coming out. Didn't leave Scrobelak much chance there, but Kofood at ground level picks the ball up. Picked off there by the player in Clifford. Goes by hand to Manning. So Manning kicks round the corner, goes across the front of goal. Oh, there's a hole there. Definite hole, Ryan Coy. And Scott Evans will have another shot at goal from the forward pocket. Plays on quickly, but umpire hasn't blown time on, and it will go back to that player. So Evans, in between the goal line and behind post, has the ball. And for the life of me, I don't know why players go back this far when they have these shots.
Interesting, Scrobelak off and feeling for the first time.
Evans runs round, shoots at goal, but brings it back a bit too much and goes.
He's going to think his way through it.
So Mick O'Leary, the long kick in from defence. Gee, there was a free kick I would have thought to Werner, pushed in the back in the marking contest. The umpire agrees. And actually the ball's going back to the man who was at the back of the pack. No, the umpire's, he's seen who was Scotty Werner, was in front, was pushed in the back. So the man on the mark now on the 50-metre arc would be a very good kick for Scotty Werner, and someone who hasn't been playing for a few weeks might well be beyond him, but he'll put the ball certainly deep in the forward area. That is a magnificent kick from outside 50. Oh, I eat my words.
1-2 East Geelong. So feeling in ruck against Stewart. Stewart rings the ball at ground level this time, goes towards Williams. Williams long. Looking for Evans. He's been pushed under the ball. Back of the pack, Barry O'Toole. Pressed by O'Leary. Picked up by Coy. Now Coy has time to steady. Comes across the front of goal. 2-on-1 situation, so the numbers definitely with East Geelong, and Phelan runs onto the ball. Able to pick the ball up. Steady. Props. Goes forward. This time we'll find Knight out in front of ruck. So Knight has the ball. Kicks towards the centre half forward position. Looking for Sinclair. He's up. Good mark. That's what they need. Someone to take a few grabs. And Sinclair from outside the 50-metre zone will be able to put the ball deep into attack. He goes long. Looking for, I think Hildebrand's gone back. Hoey comes across the front of the pack. Can't take the mark at ground level. It was picked up there by Kent. He fed the ball out. Now 2 or 3 of the Corio boys come in to assist, and it's going to be a throw-up right.
No, it's paid a free kick to East, I think.
Oh, he has too. A holding decision.
He's indicated round the ankle to Pat Hoey.
Okay, so He's a bit closer than we are from here, so it's a free kick to Pat Hoey. So understatement to say he needed to kick this goal for the East Geelong side. But Pat Hoey, normally a reliable kick on goal, takes plenty of time over the ball. Only 10 metres out. Not a difficult angle. Comes in now. Umpire stands and looks straight up over the top of his head, and that's his first goal. Ball's thrown in the air. Stewart, it's one down by Phelan, but read well by Potter. Potter streams forward, goes long towards the goal square. Evans, good body work. At ground level, it's kicked off the ground by O'Leary. Goes towards Keys. In the pocket, he's having trouble picking it up. Now he does. Goes back by hand to Barry O'Toole. Barry tries to fend off. He able to break the tackle. Goes back over the top by hand. The handball's come back into the corridor. Keys runs towards goal. Johnny Keys, too easy. East Geelong standing back, looking at him then. And Keys able to stroll to the umpire, I think.
So the free kick gone to Corio, and immediately it's in the forward 50 again. Mick O'Leary bats it toward the boundary. It's picked up by Clifford, however. Comes back. Tries to get it to Manning. Handball comes clear. Attacking the football again was Ricky O'Toole. Little chip inboard. Gee, lucky to be 15 metres, but umpire has given the okay. So Ricky O'Toole to Barry O'Toole. How many times over many, many years have we called it or seen it or had it against us?
Been a couple. Interesting free kick at the start. All that was an East Geelong player getting into his own players about the soft effort on the tackles to Barry previously, which we were talking about. And the umpire took offence to the language he was using to his own players.
So the upshot of it is that Barry O'Toole now has a free kick, 35 metres out, worse than a 45-degree angle. And I guess over time he's kicked many of them.
Barry O'Toole, the co-coach of Corio, spoke to the GDFL commentators after the game.
We've got a couple of blokes back in there. Brett Nolan's been playing on the wing a fair bit, and we chucked him back at centre-half back, and I thought he done really well today.
You lost somebody, Anderson, out of your back half. How far away will he be?
He looks like probably missing 2 or 3 weeks, 2 or 3 games, so 4 weeks probably. Yeah.
And Mark came off toward the finish. Looks like he'd been shot. Was it a knee, a thigh, or is it serious?
I think he's pulled his calf, so I'm not sure how serious it is. He's got ice on it at the moment, so we'll find out during the week.
How much value in your side is Billy Nichols? We've sung his praises, and he seems to have so much time, and he gives so much direction to the young kids.
Yeah, no, Billy's really good. You know, he only played AFL a couple of years ago, and his experience is really good for the young blokes around the club. He's been really good. He's strong around the ball.
I don't know, as a coach, I don't know whether you do an assessment on how your players go. We have assessed Jed Potter as best on the ground. Are we fair judges?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, if he's not leading the Whitley medal, there's something wrong.
Yeah, well, every week he seems to get accolades, and we'd be happy if you'll take our medal over to him. We give a medal each week. Actually, one of your co-presidents, Robbie Walton, does the presentation for us of a medal, and we'd be happy. 41 possessions we've recorded him as, so that's a fair day's work.
Yeah, that's good.
Your midfield, how much work do you do at training with, the centre bounce stuff? And because your cohesion there is fantastic.
Yeah, on a Thursday night, the last probably 15 minutes, we work on centre bounces and stuff with Stewie. It helps when Stewie's in there, he's getting first hand on them all the time, and the blokes in there, they're really good at hard balls and getting it out to each other, sharing it between each other. Yeah, it's really good.
I guess, would it be fair to say the only disappointment in your performance today, yourself, you kicked 3 and a number of points. Lee Clifford's kicked 12 straight a couple of weeks ago, kicked about 6 points today. Was it pressure, or was there a bit of breeze out there that we didn't see?
No, there was no breeze, mate. I think we're going to work on that in training.
So all in all, from the coaching perspective, very, very happy with your result.
Yeah, definitely.
Baz,
really good.
Thanks very much for coming across. Always great to catch up with you. And I've just said a moment ago, it's probably one of the rare games I've been here. Ricky had no influence in the game whatsoever, and you've won by 80 points.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right, Baz, thanks for coming across, and we'll catch up with you later in the season. I hope you'll present this medal to Jed. We're sort of reluctant to have him across on the air.
Yeah, no. Yeah, after last year, yeah.
Right,
Thanks,
Baz.
boys.